Bill Katz.
Oh, Bill Katz is COVID ready. You ain't catching nothing from us. That's what's so great about Zoom. You could all be together and still be safe. But you can't be too safe, I guess, Bill Katz. I see you. I see you. Unmesh is here. Lila, Alexander,
Oh,
Nick. Welcome, everybody, to the New Eurekan Poets Cafe online open mic. Today is the day that people call Thanksgiving, the day that I celebrate my indigenous people for surviving this day. I am on Siwanoy land here in the Soundview section of the Boogie Down Bronx. This place, this land was once a village for thousands and thousands of years to the Siwanoy people, and it was a land called Snackapins, and it meant the land between two waters, and it is sacred land, and I'm so proud to be on this land. And I am proud to be hosting this evening. I love the New Eureka Poets Cafe, and I am also proud to be co hosting, bringing in our Monday night host, Advocate of Words, to join us.
it's a pleasure to be here. I am happy to see that I am not the only one who looks like they caught the itis. So, but
Ah,
and I want to thank Bruja for inviting me. To be honest, Bruja cooked this whole thing up. She was like, "This, we should do Thursday. Do you want to go?" And everyone's like, "Yeah." She's like, "You know what? Advocate of Word should join us. This is a family night, And I'm like, "Ah, thank you." So I am thankful for La Bruja for the nearly 2 decades or so that I have known her. Not 2 decades just yet, but for nearly 2 decades, she has never been hesitant to share the spotlight, to always try to put other people on and include them. And I'm so thankful for you, La Bruja. And I hope you had a beautiful day. And I know we're going to have a beautiful evening. I'm
oh
excited.
my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. I am so grateful for you too. All these years of poetic wisdom and so much laughter. Oh my goodness. So, our evening tonight is called Grime, Grease, and Gratitude. Because I know a lot of you out there are dealing with some grimy ass shit. I know you ate some greasy ass shit, but you still have to be grateful for some shit. So that's why tonight it is a crime, grease, and gratitude. And we want to know all about what you have to say about it. I hope you've all had a wonderful day so far. And if you haven't, good. You're with us now. So you're safe and sound here in this circle of family, community, and poetry. It has been so amazing. I know Generalissimo ate something good. He's still eating that shit. He's like, yum, yum. I have my coquito, my cocotazo coquito. This I made myself. This is cannabis infused with Bacardi. So this is Bud, Bacardi, and Brujeria all mixed into one. Salud, everybody. Mm.
Also, shout out to Chris Lopez, who's working behind the scenes. Happy Thanksgiving to him. And shout out to Jason, who got us to open mic list at the last second. Appreciate you, brother.
Woo! Yeah. Well, I represent Taino people, my Taino people of Puerto Rico, and I actually made this headpiece. And there is a crystal quartz from a cave in Puerto Rico, in Manatí, where I'm from. We used to go crystal hunting in the caves, and I have that piece right here on my third eye. I just want to extend my gratitude to our ancestors and this time, what it represents, how we were able to still maintain integrity and maintain and keep our word, even though uh, we've suffered so much. But this is a renaissance of that time. I feel like we are going back because we are remembering our truth, and I'm just so grateful for it. Grateful for the ancestors and for the sacrifices and for surviving. I have a poem from my book, The Poetician, and it's called The Oldest Poem. And I hope it inspires you. I hope that you know that you are loved and protected. And here we go. The oldest poem. In this world of modern society, filled with tall buildings, ships, submarines, nuclear powered plants, and vaccines, I wish someone would learn to harness electricity and quantum leap me and finally build that time machine to fly me back to lands pristine and reveal the roots of my ancestry. The chance to see with my own two eyes the tribes that once were criticized, colonized, and demoralized. I want to see with my own two eyes and stare until I'm familiarized with the faces that now live in mine, to memorize each and every line, to hear their words, a chance to observe, to see them move as adorned birds, sacred rituals to conserve and revere my ancient family as they so deserve. Travel oceans, mountains, rivers, and plains, recite each and every ancestor's name by the glowing light of cinder and flame, to hear them praying, chanting, singing, playing, and though I feel them in my veins, it fills my longing heart with pain to wonder what they might be saying to help me find their passageway. Eagle feathers, hawks, owls, crows, fly me to the foundation of my totemic pole, pull me through the vacuum of the blackest hole, so I may land, mind, body, and soul, to embrace the clan that makes me whole and teach me what I'm meant to know. Thank you, pictures, books, computer screens, but I want to see what lives between the purity and evergreen. Show me all that is unseen. Set me free to see with my own ocular cavities the fruits, roots, and seeds of my family. From Portuguese, Lukumi, Quechua, Spanish to slang, Spanglish, Pig Latin, Ebonics, is each language that we speak even honest, or is it all tainted with a hint of violence? Should we learn to speak in silence and watch the past behind our eyelids? Tribal messages deep inside us, inviting the Vikings of our psyches to stop the fighting and channel with writing? I'm still deciding, but it's exciting. Recalling, channeling, reuniting the Baniwa, Bororo, Mapoyo, Taino, Tamanaco, Kayapo, Arawaku, Paruanu, Yanumani, Makorish, Carib, Yabarana, Toltec, Azteca, Yucatec, Maya, Siboney, Warao, Kalinago, Siguayo, Kalipuna, Garifuna, Lucayang, Shimaku, Siwanoi, Lenape. Countless tribes have lived for endless scores and remain alive through song and lore. The drum is the portal, the song is the road, the word is immortal, and all are welcome aboard. Maybe we don't need to travel far, for beneath the canopy of the stars is exactly where they are, and every beat of our pounding heart is the beautiful music with which they impart their love, wisdom, and undying art, the place where they have left their indelible mark. We are the fruit and the root. We must leave no seed unsown, for our tree still grows and our heart is their home. And remember this, before you go back to your cell phone, the oldest poem still unknown is the one that is written within your bones. Yes. I just feel so happy. I just feel so, so grateful to be here. I love you all so much. I love this community. I love what we do. And I'm so excited to now hear you. Advocate of Words has made me aware of a little something that's come up. Some of you, if it's your first time, you let me know it's your first time. And I do sing the Pop the Cherry song. And Advocate of Words has brought it to my attention that some of you went for the very first time, and I never sang you the Pop the Cherry song. Is this true? Advocate of Words, please talk to me.
This is true. There are some rumblings within the community that a few people they missed out. They missed out on that glorious
That little
voice.
initiation, that little pop the cherry initiation. I'm so grateful for all the beautiful cherries I have popped. Poetic cherries, that is. My poetic cherries. Such great ones. Such great ones have been born. And poets are born every day. But here, we pop your cherry right. So you let me know if you want me to sing the Pop the Cherry song for you if it's your first time. I want everybody, you got 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes the most, because we want to get everybody on. Please let me know what you're feeling, what your grind, grease, and gratitude is about. What else can I say? Thank our sponsors. There's so many. My mother's sneezing in the background. Pinky's chewing her feet over here. The whole family's here. This is how we spent it real tight, real close. Uh, but just a few of us. Cause it's a pandemic and so we got to take care of our own. And I don't know if you guys have been tested, getting tested. I know a lot of people don't even believe in the pandemic, but people are dying of something. And pandemics have destroyed so many people through history. And especially on this day where, Native Americans welcomed pilgrims and were paid with famine, disease, and breach of trust. Ain't that sweet?
They taught us how to grow corn on our own land.
We taught them the trifecta. We taught them the trifecta. It was the corn, the bean, and the squash. That was like the three, and they all worked together and grew together. And we taught a lot of things, but the knowledge still lives. So here we go. Oh yeah, Tesosomok is already. He's like, yo, he got so much to teach us. I see you. I see you. All right. So first up, let's see who we have here. We have Michael Sindler coming up first, and then Midnight.
I don't see Michael. I've been looking for him. He's usually good and he's on early. So, but yeah, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen Michael Sindler yet.
Okay, so then is Midnight here? Let's see. You're better at this than I am.
Yeah, I don't see Midnight either, but he's normally late. All right. I love his poetry.
It's only.
I love his poetry. Awesome dude. So happy to have him part of the community. But he always late. And he's a Mets fan, so I get on him about that.
Oh my goodness. Well, I mentioned this gentleman before, Generalissimo, who has made me hungry many a time with his poetry. It's he also spoke about this recipe of oyster stuffing in the turkey, and that has always intrigued me. Let's bring on Generalissimo.
I think he's eating too because no, he's here. He's here. I see him. And I am not sure if his ears have heard the sweet sound of the song yet.
I believe that I was complaining to you, Mr. Advocate, that every time she sings that song to someone else, that night I have to cry myself to sleep because she denied it to me.
Oh my goodness. Well, look at how destiny has aligned for you that you are actually our first poet to recite tonight. So I am going to, if you allow me, even though you have coconuts behind you, I am going to pop your cherry and your coconut. Cocotazo. I'm a cocotazo it.
Everyone put the volume up. Put your volume up. Let's go.
And if anybody's feeling it, groove with it. This is the initiation for Generalissimo, who has brought us much joy. We going to pop the cherry, baby. 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 Pop. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only Generalissimo Brian Franco.
Ooh, gracias, Miss La for that. I never have to cry myself to sleep again.
Ever.
Since I know you like a good haiku, I'm going to do a new haiku for you. And it's called A Tasty 2020 Turkey Day Entree. Rabbit, not turkey, stewed with celery, sumac, cloves, and kohlrabi. And this is, I decided to do this piece because of the piece that you just did. It's called Hello in any language is just hello. Hola, aloha, shalom. They all look alike. Hola, aloha, shalom. They even sound alike. Hola, aloha, shalom. Words of different languages with no cultural connection to each other from places in the world considered to be far reaches from each other, said by people whose languages that are so different they should not be able to figure out anything the others say, but every language has a hello that can greet anyone in the world. Hola, aloha, shalom. They all look alike. They even sound alike. They are words that might point to people who practice the lost art of courtesy, people who say please and thank you and you're welcome on a regular basis, people who others call kind and well-mannered, a potential subset of groups of others, but not an other. If everyone took the truly little time it takes to be courteous and kind, maybe by learning words from other languages like hola, aloha, and shalom, we can learn that being a human being is something everyone everywhere cannot avoid being, potentially eliminating the need to refer to another human being as other. And finally, AstroTurf is luxury for your yard. I have AstroTurf pride. It feels so silky smooth to my toes when I walk across the front yard to get the morning newspaper. After I got my silky smooth brand AstroTurf for my yard, I no longer had to mow the yard. It looks so amazingly real, no one can tell the difference. Did you know that when your yard has silky smooth AstroTurf, there are no pesky bugs, worms, groundhogs, or gophers? It's great for recreational rooftops in big cities. Ask your building president to get some for your roof. Silky Smooth brand AstroTurf costs less per square foot to buy than sod. Silky Smooth AstroTurf is easily installed by your local certified professional Silky Smooth trained installer in a matter of hours over your existing yard, and it's easily fits around decorative shrubs, flower beds, trees, raised garden plots. Silky Smooth brand AstroTurf adheres forever to your existing ground with an all-natural organic mix of latex and rubber cement. When our secret formula adhesive leaches into your soil, existing plants will grow more beautiful, bigger, and be bug resistant. Our latex plantation in Brazil is built atop an abandoned uranium ground mine. We are the only employer in this impoverished area on the border of the Amazon rainforest, providing a better life for the indigenous population and free Silky Smooth AstroTurf to all locals because land in the immediate geographical area is for the most part barren. When you get Silky Smooth AstroTurf for your home, you are helping a population that has basically been abandoned by their own people, but now have excellent jobs with actual benefits and gorgeous green yards just like the one you can have with Silky Smooth AstroTurf. Thank you.
Thank you, Generalissimo. Good cherry, good cherry.
Good cherry.
He's my cherry pie. Generalissimo brought it, baby. Thank you so much. So, advocate of words, do you want to introduce our next poet?
Sure. Also, real quick, do you want to let Germanissimo let the people know where they can find him online?
Sure.
Oh, sure. Brian Ira Franco on Facebook and on Instagram, GNRLSMO.
Make sure you put it in the chat too, please. Thank you.
You're welcome, advocate of words.
Generalissimo not only got the Pop the Cherry song, but he got an after. What's after? You got to he got a song after it got popped. You gotta coin a term there, La Bruja, for that. But Michael,
sage him. I'm gonna smudge him. I'm gonna smudge him with this sage right here that I have right here.
He's feeling it. All right, so Michael Sindler and Midnight, you were both late, but we're so happy that you made it here. You were first and second on the line. So that means we're going to go to Michael Sindler. Midnight, don't go anywhere. You're next. Mr. Sindler, how are you this evening? Oh, you just unmuted yourself. I mean, you just muted yourself. There we go.
Yeah, I'm still stunned trying to figure out how Brian got his cherry back.
That happens.
What the hell did I just walk into?
Yeah, like worry about your own cherry, Michael.
Okay, that's way in the past. So this is not new shit. But being Thanksgiving, I just want to do something that I'm thankful for, and wonderful Lighthouse Writers Center here in Denver is an incredible place, and they have a lot of incredible community outreach things. And the one they started with is the one that I'm part of, which is the Hard Time Writers Group. And none of the three people who started it are still there, but this is for the woman who was one of the three who did start it. This is called Gentle Gardener for Jane Thatcher. I visit the orchards of spheres and look at the product and look at quintillions ripened and look at quintillions green. Walt Whitman. Tending a garden of forgotten flowers, an unforeseen explosion of blossoming colors, seeds from far and wide, blown by rough winds, in needs of attention and gentle care, carefully, subtly, lovingly cultivated. Every hue, shade, shape, and texture, thick-stemmed and thorned, in delicate strands, tall, strong, freestanding stalks, and gently creeping vines in need of purchase, clinging for support against the elements. Week by week, roots watered and nurtured, turned sunward, steadied by well-placed supports, letting patterns play and form a harmonious whole, dazzling in its rich array of details. Full of fragrance, evoking wisdom and desire. Without the effort of the gentle gardener, rare disparate blooms oft seen as weeds, transplanted from the far-flung wilds, could never have joined to become this interconnected, majestic maze of delight. Does it seem a simple act to prepare the ground and season by season harvest sweet fruits? It is not. We must give the gardener due praise, whose diligent, steady touch sensed in each plant unique potential and birthed a sweeter, better world. This is not the only garden to be thus blessed. Leaving these budding growths in others' capable hands, the gentle gardener now moves on to furrow new fields, to bring forth crop after crop of wonder and rapture as this strong, sheltered oasis remains and thrives. Every future blossom and fruit bursting forth will owe its grandeur and radiance in part to the tender, green-fingered cultivator's loving labor. Spores will flutter off to land and grow in plots and tracks, new germination continuing the gardener's never-ending gift. Hands, heart, vision, and a few simple tools used well are all it takes, the gifted, to enrich shared experience. Exquisite gardens will grow, feeding spirit and soul, all indebted and thankful for the gardener's care, all reflecting humble compassion in graceful design. Yeah, we can't take for granted those people out there. Y'all are some of them, these people who grow and nurture all our artistic being and help us grow our compassion. I'm glad to be part of this and as well. So thanks
Thank you,
Happy
Mike.
Thanksgiving to everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving. Someone asked, Jasmine wants to know, what's the name of the community center in Denver that you mentioned?
Writer Center. I'll put it in the chat.
Okay, fabulous.
And they do have lots of stuff. All their classes and events right now are virtual. And for people who are really low income, there are riderships available. So I'll put it in the chat.
And Ray Jane and Nick both agreed that you should submit that poem into Love Letters to Gaia. And when Ray Jane comes on, she could talk more about that. So next we have Midnight. Let's bring on Midnight. We thought we were gonna have to wait after midnight.
Uh-oh, watch it now. How you doing, Bruja?
I'm doing great. Thank you for being here.
That's what's up. You know how I do 3 haikus and a poem. Holiday season. In COVID economy, not spend next year's funds. Masks are required. If not, we'll take temperature, but thermometers. No more orange guy. Back to normal racism. We shall overcome. As a child, I remember the cling clang of the pots and pan, Jamaican traditions. Our family twist on the American Thanksgiving. A holiday feast calls for preparation of 3 or 4 meats. Turkey was never mandatory to make it this day complete. Days prior, family members would plan on who would make what, this and that. I'd go to my aunt to the meat market on Schenectady. Miss Hogan, what can I get for you? Pointing to this, that, and other pieces, 5 pounds of turkey neck bones. Because ham hocks, we don't do that. Turkey neck bones, some are curried and the rest marinated in a brown stew. I remember the pressure cooker bouncing to reggae beats. Pressure drop, oh pressure drop, pressure gonna drop on you. Yellow peeled and sliced plantains fried in hot oil, or sweet on the tongue when simply boiled. Kiss me neck. I prepared the Jamaican national dish, ackee and codfish, to the praise from my ancestors. Who met this? Philip, big up yourself. Jamaicans work well with others. Jerk pork and jerk turkey finally introduced. For us, there is always some type of seafood, primarily escovitch fish. Me, I do it differently. Red potatoes cut in half, cooked until complete. Garlic baked buttered salmon with asparagus. Our meats are seasoned well, because a sprinkle of salt and a dash of pepper will never suffice. This for all intents and purpose. Seasons make Jamaica nice. I've been in between, I'm told of stories of a particular person's cooking. My mother could cook Jamaican rice and peas with Carolina. Still, sometimes it's hard for me to achieve, but I still might do my thing. She cooked for a living. Roasted and jerked meats prepared for my teeth. Cocoa bread replaces rolls that Americans may eat. Announcement, out the door. Run, come, everybody done cook. With all that was prepared, save space for great nut ice cream dessert. But if rum cake appears, you can have a slice with some cocoa tea. Our cousin married a Spanish American. Diane's mac and cheese could be boxed and sold in parts of the West Indies. Dinner conversation might appear loud and hostile, but that's just what we do when we discuss sports and politics. ginger beer and freshly made carrot juice. Bring on grown folks drinks. Gray and nephew Jamaican white rum. That comes secondary to me. Please, please mix me sorrel and Hennessy. And family leave to go separate ways. In unison we sing Bob Marley inspiring. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. Thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel all right.
Midnight. Snap those fingers for midnight, man. Let him see that love.
Midnight, you made me hungry again.
That's what's up. I'm hungry again. Shoot.
Did y'all just not eat the biggest feast of the year and y'all still hungry? Yeah.
It's a halftime.
Yeah, exactly. This is halftime, and then after this, we'll make another plate tonight and stuff our faces. I don't know if out there in my Puerto Rican household, we had turkey, but we had pernil. Okay, we had definitely the pork in the house. I remember one year we had like a full pork, like a huge pork. It was in the tub. It was crazy.
That's a very Puerto Rican thing. I love it.
Well,
Midnight.
actually, Arroz con habichuelas is the video that Advocate Words produced, directed, and actually features in. You got to see Arroz con habichuelas on YouTube. That's our nice collaboration. It'll definitely give you an idea of how important pork is to the Puerto Rican cuisine.
I love it. Midnight, where can the people find you online, brother?
IG, Twitter, SoundCloud, and all that good stuff. Midnight Poet 00. I'll put it in the chat.
Awesome.
Woo!
Thank you, brother. And also shout out to Chris Lopez, who just bodied another plate. You made him hungry. Our producer is eating more, man. Shout out to him. Okay, next coming up is someone that La Bruja had mentioned earlier, and that is Ray Jane. Let me unmute Ray Jane. After she does her poem, we can hear about this book. But I think right now we want to hear from Ray Jane, about Ray Jane. How was your day, Ray?
I'm doing well. How y'all doing?
Great, Ray Jane.
Yes. Excited to be with you, as always.
So happy. Well, you want to let's talk about love letters to Gaia or anything like that?
Yeah. So we actually a bunch of us here in the New York fam, under the direct, queenship of Madame Miro. She had an idea. She wanted to have a collection of poems, short stories, artworks, photography that's dedicated to the earth, and just us not forgetting about how much we owe the earth that we have destroyed. So if you're interested and you'd like to submit, Mike, you can email love letters, the number 2 Gaia@gmail.com. We'd love to hear what you got. And you have until December 13th to do it.
I'm gonna have to submit. You submitting, Advocate? You gonna submit?
Yeah, I've been speaking with Miro. I'm writing something totally new, totally fresh.
Some new shit for the book.
Yeah. She hit me up, so I told her, I was like, yeah, definitely. Definitely I'm gonna put forward. But something new, totally new.
So what are you gonna do for us tonight, Ray Jane?
So actually, this is an ode to you guys. We're talking about thankfulness, and I am so thankful to have stumbled upon this wonderful and warm and inviting group of people, and the consistency of that love is so much appreciated. So this is something for you. It's called For the New Eurekan Poets Cafe. I wanted to write something for you. It will begin and end with gratitude. I wanted it to be fire, to be dope, to drip hope. I wanted to write something that felt like a big brother, all elbows and crowds making a way for me. something that felt like Vicks warming in circles under your mother's hands above your heart, something that made you feel better, something that sounded like thunder, like nicknames that only family are allowed to call you, like pseudonyms that breathe like righteousness, become pillars, like facts, advocating for you, always conjuring la bruja's incantations to commit to the offering of freedom. You deserve something more than I have. But somehow you reach for me. Anyway, you became something that covers my head, pulling me in from the rain, a peculiar love. Unafraid of my pain, I needed to write something for you. I had to. You held me to account, pushed my mind, invited me to parties whose invitations were never mine. I needed you to push the mic closer to my dark places in the abyss of me where my dreams die young. I needed you to gift me love from the entire globe, stumbling upon it in you, an international airport of artists. You provided the runway. For a while, I could run away and hone my style. I could live, marveling at other spaceships, snapping fingertips, encouraging reverence as we openly come to grips with our shit. I am going to write something for you. It will begin and end with gratitude. Thank you.
Love it, love it. Queen Ray Jane.
I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying.
We love you. We love you. You know, I just want you guys to know, I don't know that you realize that we realize how much it must take, you know, to pour into people twice a week for weeks on end in the midst of all of this in your own lives and things that we are not privy to. So we thank you for giving us the space and lifting us anyway.
Sweet. So sweet. I love you, girl.
Well, you know, we love you.
What a sweetie. Oh,
Thank
and
you,
such
Ray.
a talent. I mean, my God, you know, I'm grateful. You guys don't know how you lift us up, right? I mean, in those times, those dark times that we don't really talk about, and you know, we come here and we need you just as much. So, thank you.
I always say, I'm like, you know, me and La Bruja, we lucky. You know, we just show up, y'all give all the talent, and then we get to walk away taking the credit. Oh wow, I heard you guys had a great show. Yeah, man. Monday night online open. Yeah, Thursday night online. Yup, we doing it. Yeah, me and La Bruja. But the real thing is, like, we've gotten lucky, you know, with this community and the love that they bring and the appreciation and the talent. You know, the talent. Let's, you know, just not all like, oh, we like each other. No, there's like talent here. So
Slay that runway, all of you slay. Just do it.
So Ray, where can we find you online? I believe you got a website.
I do. It's rayjane.com, or you can follow me on Instagram at 3_4 clairvoyance. Love you guys, and I am excited to hear what you have to offer. I'm gonna change that battery too. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but you know.
What is going? Didn't hear it. But yeah, change it just to be safe. Okay, so we're gonna keep it going, keep it flowing, right? And next up to the virtual microphone, we gonna bring up Nick Paleologos.
Hello, everyone. Happy
Nick!
Thanksgiving. What is going on, La Bruja Advocate? You all look so lovely tonight. I don't think I've gotten to pop the cherry song either. I don't think so. So
You're requesting it?
Yes, I'm requesting it, please.
Oh man, Nick is about to get repopped.
Repopped? 2 repops.
We going to pop the cherry baby, 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 pop. Ladies and gentlemen, the cherry has been popped officially of Nick Paleologos. Take it away.
I have 2 new shits for you guys. This one is a haiku. The first one is called Appreciation. I'm thankful for you, each and everyone here, everyone else too. This second one, I was listening to a song by Green Day called Still Breathing, and it sums up how we're all getting through this pandemic and everything. And this is for those that are struggling this holiday. This one's called Still Alive. This is for those who have problems with drugs and alcohol. You are still alive. This is for those who are lonely this holiday. You are still alive. This is for those who have gambled on life but have fallen flat face down. You are still alive. This is for those who struggle with self-harm and self-shame. You are still alive. This is for those who struggle with family issues, to say the least. You are still alive. This is for those who struggle with bulimia and anorexia. You are still alive. This is for those who struggle with suicidal thoughts. You are still alive. This is for those who struggle with depression and other mental health issues. You are still alive. You deserve the best. You deserve some rest. You deserve to be treated with the utmost respect. You deserve the crowns, queens, and so do you, my fellow kings. Remember, you are still breathing and you are still alive. In peace.
Yes, Paley logos.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. And we're so grateful that you're still alive, baby.
Facts.
Man.
Strong.
Yes, and getting stronger day by day. And
Facts.
this right here, we rejuvenate ourselves with this energy, with this creativity. It's so great. I've seen you get stronger with my own eyes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. You can follow me at The Real Nick P on Instagram. I also have a Cash App, $Paleo and also, please donate to the New Yorican Poets Cafe. Without them, where are we going to perform? You know?
Thank you, Nick. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nick. Nick Paley logos. Real quick, because we got people on Facebook watching. Shout out to Chilo. He likes to pop the cherry song. Shout out to Peggy Robles. She liked the cherry popping song too. Shout out to Elizabeth Alvarez. She said hello, happy Thanksgiving. Shout out to Luis Santiago, who actually just joined us here on Zoom. So shout out to you joining us on Zoom and commenting on Facebook. Joyce Glasgow, shout out to her. Lorez Pabon, I hope I'm saying that last name right, and shout out to her. Just wanted to quickly shout out those on Facebook.
Oh, how wonderful. Oh my God, those are amazing people that I absolutely love. That's so great. So, the pop the cherry song at the end, I do like when I say 3, that means you go pop, pop, pop. When I go like this, that means pop, pop. When I go like this, you go pop. So it's 3, 2, 1, so you can join in if we do it again.
I've cursed you. Everyone's gonna make you do it now. And it's the Thanksgiving miracle. Everyone's cherry is being unpopped tonight somehow, and they need a repopping. It's beautiful.
It is. It's restorative. We restore cherries and then pop them again. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to California and visit Alexander Goldberg, aka the GOAT, Goatberg.
Hello, my dear hosts.
Hey.
Happy Thanksgiving to you all. May all the blessings of the world come to you and your families gathering at the dinner table tonight. Have a blessings too for all of you.
Thank you, brother. You too. I hope you ate well, and I know you're ready to bring it. I know you got something cooking for us.
Oh yeah, as always, sure. And I have to mention this. Great poem by Nick Paleologos. Great poem. This you are still alive. Yeah. Then the poem that I'm presenting tonight. The character of this poem is also lucky to be alive after what happened to him. So yeah, my poem is called Occasion or Warning. I prosper, I have family. Overall, I live happily. I paid my taxes honestly, and I believed I'm fortunate. But recently, an incident changed my convictions instantly. My SUV was cut in half. A concrete slab fell on my car. When I was clearing it from snow, I heard a sudden roar, and whoa! I barely managed to jump back. I was unharmed, but car was wrecked. I must admit that I was scared. Now my car cannot be repaired. Insurance won't cover the losses. I must investigate the causes. As plate was fallen, I collapsed. And I did not expect such fuss. I'm not discouraged, I stay cheerful. But what took place was truly fearful. Heaven is mad. What is the reason? There's something I should do to please it. I started thinking of my flaws. I must donate to useful cause. Thank you.
The GOAT, Alexander Goldberg. And you know what I love about Alexander too is that he's got his own flow. I appreciate everyone who's got their own voice, and I think that's one of the things that makes this community awesome. And one of the things I like to push is like develop your own voice. You know, like I understand some people are new, they want to emulate others, but develop your own voice. We love that sincerity. Love it.
Yes, so important. You're absolutely right.
And he even sang his own. He did like his own kind of parody last week. So he'd be singing and everything too. Thank you so much for joining us, Alexander Goldberg, all the way from California.
Thanks for having me. Happy Thanksgiving to you all once again. Thank you so much.
Yay. We're grateful, grateful, grateful. All right, so are we gonna bring it back to the Boogie Down Bronx? Is Roz in the building?
Roz, I know, had liked the post I put on Facebook, but I don't see her in the room right now. Do you see her? She knows Roz. Maybe she didn't check the email. No, I don't see her on right now.
Okay.
So,
well, what's interesting, we want to give her a shout out because in last week's open mic, she did a poem about having to be around family and having toxic conditions. And there was one line that she mentioned about there were so many elephants in the room that it was hard to like have space, and it blew our minds. And we just want to shout her out. Hopefully she'll join us and spit another, amazing poem. But shout out to Rosalind for that poem and for that line and for inspiring this, because we were like, man, that's so true. People that can't be in a healthy environment and their family toxic, and here at least we show love, we got love, we give love. And so it's just great. We had to do this tonight for everybody. So now, where are we going, Advocate? Where are we going?
Unmesh Mohitkar. We are going to India. He's probably over there like, man, it's just a poetry night. What's this Thanksgiving thing? Unmesh, how are you today, sir?
I am good. Hello, Advocate. La Bruja. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving to you, to both of you, and all of the people over here. Enjoy. And yes, go on.
No, I was just gonna say thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love for India. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you're all the way in India, and I think that's where Columbus was headed. He was trying to find India. And that's how we are called Indians. Why they call us Indians.
You should be thankful to the winds. We should be thankful to the winds. The winds.
I never thought of it like that. India owes us. India owes the Native Americans, like, yo, good looking out, y'all. Good barrier right there. Yo, that's hilarious, Unmesh. I love it. All right, man. You ready to get into your poem?
All set. I was searching for some positive poems. I saw a few positive endings. Okay. So I will do an experiment today. I love experiments. So Hindi, the way you do it, Spanish and English, right? I will try to do it in Hindi and English. Okay. छोड़ो छोड़ो जाने दो हम न देखेंगे तुम्हारा रास्ता छोड़ो जाने दो हम ना देखेंगे तुम्हारा रास्ता जब भी देखेंगे नूर तेरा बदल देंगे अपना रास्ता leave it leave it I will not see your way whenever I see your light I will change my way leave it I will not see your way whenever I see your light I will change my way ऐसा नहीं कि प्यार नहीं है तुमसे ऐसा नहीं कि प्यार नहीं है तुमसे कहीं साए में मेरे नूर खुद न बदल दे अपना रास्ता it's not that I do not love you it's not that I do not love you but my shadow might make you change your way रास्ते ने हमको गुमराह किया है हरदम रास्ते ने हमको गुमराह किया है हरदम छोड़ो जाने दो खुद ही बना लेंगे अपना रास्ता The path has always misled us. The path has always misled us. Leave it, I will make my own way. Leave it, I will make my own way. That was my first one. So next one is also very similar. वक्त के गुजरने के बाद खालीपन सा रह जाता है वक्त के गुजरने के बाद खालीपन सा रह जाता है कुछ कहना था पर अधूरापन ही रह जाता है After the passage of time, what remains is emptiness. Wanted to say something, but everything remains incomplete. वक्त के साथ चलो या वक्त के आगे रहो, पीछे बस जुदाई और वीरानापन रह जाता है. Walk with the time or be ahead of the time. If you stay behind, just separation and desolation remains. हारने से बड़ी तकलीफ कोशिश न करने की है फिर हार जीत की राह में एक मील का पत्थर रह जाता है losing is not the biggest problem not trying is even if defeated again it is just a milestone in the way of victory that remains that was the second one I've got two small pieces this is a bit sad one visitor left his house visitor left his house took away the home with him, leaving homeless owner alone and stranded. That was the first one. Second one, saw pieces of heart scatter on the road. Saw pieces of heart scatter on the road, hopeless streets leading to loveless destinations. Hopeless streets leading to loveless destinations. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Have a very, very happy Thanksgiving.
Umesh Mohidkar. Brother, thank you. And Umesh, please, especially here, and I know La Bruja will agree with me, you don't never have to try to apologize and say, I hope this is okay if you want to use more than one language. That is so inviting here. And when we do the art and poetry, we want that to be open. So if there's anyone who wants to bring their work and it's bilingual or trilingual, if you want to show off, you're more than welcome to do so. So Umesh, thank you. Now, La Bruja could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that is the first time, I think we've made history today. This is the first time we've had anyone do a poem in Hindi on the online open mic Monday or Thursday. Am I right, La Bruja?
In Hindi, well, I believe you're right. And bilingually too. So there's like two records broken in one. You have arrived to a love-filled destination. And you
I have popped my cherry by myself.
I think a lot of people did that. Oh, unmesh.
But friends, thanks a lot. I can't express my gratitude, but thank you very much. You have shown me the light. You have all been a friend, guide, and philosopher. It's kind of a family. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Thank you very much.
Thank
you, Umesh Mohidkar. Umesh, make sure you put your information into the chat on Zoom, please. So I saw you putting it in saying that our next on the list, you couldn't find them, Bill Elkins, right?
Bill Elkins there. So I do see Ron, and I want to thank Ron for also posting it up and sharing with his community that this was happening tonight. So thank you, Ron, for that. And let's bring in.
You're welcome. And thank you, La Brua and Advocate, for taking time from your Thanksgiving day and hosting here tonight. I really appreciate it. But you know what? I don't know if I did something wrong. I saw on your flyer the grime, grease, and gratitude, but usually we don't have a theme on Thursdays. Now, I did perform a gratitude thank you poem on Monday, and you can look at it, on the YouTube video. So because it's the pandemic, I'm done with the pandemic. Like, I want some humor, all these people, So would it be okay? I mean, I don't want to, impose. Can I do some?
Oh, all styles are welcome. And it's very broad. The grime, the grease, the gratitude. So now this is just as broad as you want it to be. So.
Bring the grime, Ron. Bring the grime.
Well, then maybe it is a little bit grime and grease. So, Advocate, you challenged us a few weeks ago. There were some performers who performed several at the same time. It is a mini play that I wrote, 4.5 minutes. Could you unmute Karen, please? Karen, as in Caryn. Do you see Karen? She's waving her hand right now. You got her? Karen is in my library's writers group in Manhattan, and that she is a writer, poet, performer, and an actor, and it would be her first time at the open mic here today. So if you want to pop her cherry, you're more than welcome to,
Hey, you want to pay? Hey, Advocate Awards, you must know the song by now. You want to help me with this?
Listen, and I've told La Bruja this, right? I am all for pushing the line and jokes and everything, but when I think about me doing it, I think it would come off a little skeevy. That's something that La Bruja could get away with. People nah, that don't sound right words. We love you, dude, but that don't sound right. You popping people's cherries. Nah. La Bruja is the cherry popper. She is the Dave Gallagher of the show. So.
All right, so then we're gonna do a merengue version. We're going to party cherry baby, party cherry baby, party cherry baby, party cherry baby, the cherry baby, the cherry baby, pop. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in Karen performing with Ron.
Thank you, guys. So this is a mini play that I wrote. It is taking place at a store. Karen plays the store clerk. I am playing the customer. So Karen, it's you. Go ahead.
Good afternoon. How are you?
A little in a rush. Doing okay. You?
I'm fine, thanks. What would you like to buy?
I like vitamins, please.
Oh, vitamins. Which vitamins? We have vitamins A, B, C, D, E, and K.
My doctor told me I need to take B vitamins.
Great. Which B vitamin may I get you?
There is more than one?
Oh, yes, there is. We sell vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B7, B9, and B12. Or you can get them all in a B complex.
Very funny. Looks like you forgot the 4, 8, 10, and 11.
Sorry, those don't exist, at least not yet. So which B vitamin would you like to buy?
Well, my doctor told me I need more folic acids.
Oh, great. Okay, those are B9. We have those. Which brand would you like?
Which do you have?
Oh, we have lots of wonderful ones. We have Nature's Bounty, Nature's Way, BioTrust, Bausch & Lomb, Bayer, Best Naturals, Carlson, Centrum, Citrical, Gaia Herbs, Metagenics, Optimum Nutrition, Purity Products, True Nature, Twin Lab, Vital Choice, and Weber Naturals.
Whoa, those are way too many choices. Tell me, which one is the cheapest?
Oh, that would be Barlene's Grass and Weed Company.
Okay, I'll just buy a bottle of that.
Good, okay. The 100-pill bottle, the 200-pill bottle, or the twin pack with 300 each. That has a discount of 20%.
What the heck? I'll take the level. That way I don't have to come back here for a few months.
Okay, here we go. Would you like anything else?
Yeah, I need some ice cream. The elections have me feeling blue. I need comfort food.
Okay. Which flavor? We have vanilla, chocolate, coffee, strawberry, pecan pie, marshmallow, peanut, waffle. Oh, and since it's Thanksgiving, we also have a limited edition of pumpkin pie ice cream.
You know what? I'll take chocolate.
Chocolate. Okay. We have dark chocolate, M&M flavored chocolate,
Man.
white chocolate, chocolate with vanilla and strawberry, or chocolate with almonds.
Forget it. I'll just take the pumpkin pie. I assume there's only one sub flavor for that?
Yes, there's only one. Is that it?
Yes, that's it. Done.
Okay, the vitamins twin pack costs $18.98, plus the ice cream, $3.99, plus tax, plus pandemic surcharge, plus fall season state tax rebate equaling $23.98. Do you have a customer card with us?
I do. My phone number is 917-555-1111.
Okay, found your account. Ooh, I see you have points available. You know what? If you spend $25 today, you'll be eligible for a 20% discount. You only need $1.02 more for today.
Wow, man. What can I get for $1.02?
You know what you can do? You can get a pack of gum. It's 99 cents. So if you get two, that will get your total over $25.
Okay, just add them both. Let's be done. Add them.
All right. So which flavor do you want? We have double bubbles, fruit stripe, mint, winter fresh, watermelon.
You know what? I'll just take the mint flavor, 2 packs.
Okay, adding both. You know, this will increase your sales tax and your surcharge. Minus the discount, the new total is now $20.50. So how would you like to pay? We take cash, debit, credit, Apple Wallet, Google Pay, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App.
I'll pay with my card.
Okay, cards. We have, where's the list with the card? Oh, here it is. Okay, American Express, MasterCard, Visa, Diner Express, Finders Club, Pay Friends Credits.
You know, what about my Metro card? I'll use my Metro card.
Yeah, very funny.
Okay, here's my Amex.
Okay, all done. Please sign here. Here are your vitamins, ice cream, and gum. Did you bring your own bag, or would you like to buy a paper bag for 5 cents? Or we have plastic cloth bag, we have reusable backpack, envelope.
No. You know what? No bag. I'll put it in my pockets. Goodbye. The end.
All right. Thank you, Karen and Ron. Advocate of Words was triggered. He had a flashback of his CVS woes.
Really? Tell us, Advocate.
Very triggered. He was just like, okay, already, let's go. But I mean, that's what the piece was supposed to do. So y'all did a great job. Karen, thank you for joining us. Where can the people find you online?
You can't find me. You can
Witness
find me
Protection Program. I got
Right,
you.
You'll
exactly.
find her in behind the counter at a local CVS or Walgreens. She won't tell you where, but
That's
you'll
it.
recognize her.
And I charge for those bags.
Yeah, Karen.
Yeah.
Charge for those bags. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ron, for bringing people into this space. I know Lila also thanks you for that, and so many people. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Fabulous.
Ron, real quick, where can we find you online?
Thank you. Unlike Karen, I'm not in the Witness Protection Program, so you can find me at Ron Mark Thompson, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or my organization, Bronx Art and Fun Up, BXAFH. And we actually do acting and performance plays and meetups online as part of many other things. So join us if you want to, all free. Thank you again, everyone. I appreciate it. Nice to be here on Thanksgiving Day.
Ron and Karen. Before we go to our next performer on New Yorican Open Mic, I want to give a shout out to the Rebel Fresh. If you go on Instagram or Facebook, the Rebel Fresh sent me a wonderful packet of a facial steam detox, some jasmine and vanilla butter for the body, and 2 soaps that smell so delicious. I could eat them if I wasn't so stuffed for Thanksgiving. Yeah, some Dead Sea Mud from Rebel Fresh. So check them out. The Rebel Fresh. Thank you. Who's next?
Next up, we have DG Clearing. This is my wingman for the high.
Dapper G, the Dapper G.
Yep.
Oh, thanks. Good evening, both of you, Advocate and Bruja. Thanks for being here on this Thanksgiving. I just have one poem tonight. I want to share it with you, our family of pandemic poets, and the performers tonight, and all of the great audience that tunes in every week. Thank you. I appreciate it. On this Thanksgiving evening, give thanks. Give thanks. As the seasons change, give thanks that we are blessed with a home that keeps us safe, shelters us from the elements, a place that we may sleep in peace. As the wind blows, give thanks that we are clothed with the fibers from the earth to cover us, protect us from the rustle, to make us look dignified, pretty, and handsome. As the sun shines, give thanks for the food we have, with respect and reverence for the essence, the flora that gives us bread and fruits and vegetables so that we may grow strong in body, mind, and spirit. As the water flows, give thanks that we may drink with the blood of the earth that fills our veins, that the lakes are full and the rivers run wild. When casting our nets, they are filled with blessings. As the fire rages, give contributions and prayers to those less fortunate. Share your wealth with people without. Every offering will be a boon. Let us all take part in this giving. Give thanks that we are blessed. Give thanks for the home we have. Give thanks for the clothes we wear. Give thanks for the food we eat. Give offerings and prayers to those less fortunate. Give thanks. Thank you. Have a very nice Thanksgiving, everyone.
Thank you, DG.
Oh, you're welcome.
You know, you've always been such a supportive participant, and you know, you rallied up the troops to help for one cause or another. So thank you for all.
And you're welcome. And you can find me, you know, the wait line in Ohio today was almost 2 miles long in your car for food. There are a lot of people out there now that need your help, need your food. Please give to your local food bank. Help someone out, especially on this Thanksgiving Day or any day. Thank you, everyone. Be safe.
Woohoo!
DG is always so giving, man. I appreciate him. He's always doing that and taking his time and mentioning other causes. So
yeah. Yes, whether it was voting, whether it was donating, whether it was food, all of this always. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, our next participant has always brought, my God, just so much warmth and truth. And I just absolutely adore his spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to say his name?
Joski C.
Yes.
Hola, amigos.
There he is.
Is it coming through?
Perfect.
Yeah? Oh, that is so nice. Hey, I'm going to do something that I don't really know. I wrote this in the middle of the night in kind of a post-op drugged fever last night.
So this is absolutely fresh spanking new,
Yeah.
less than 24 hours new.
Yeah, I don't know it myself, so I'm trying to think how to start. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Words on Thursday. Words on Thursday. Words on Thursday. There's words on Thursdays. The poet takes a breath, opens up my chest, reads the jagged scars on my ragged heart. The poet breathes a sigh. I open up my eyes. We've come to find the light every Thursday night. Words on Thursday. Words on Thursday. Words on Thursday. These words on Thursday. La Bruja cast a spell over all the world. She's caring for the light every Thursday night. Words on Thursday. These words on Thursdays. These words on Thursdays. Words on Thursday.
woo!
Joski!
You're
I'm a little
words on Thursday. Dun, dun, dun. Words on Thursday. Dun, 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 dun. Advocate of words on Thursday. Dun, 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 dun.
You know what? I wish I had some words from each one of you. Just weave it right in.
Oh, it was perfect. That was perfect. It was so perfect. And thank you, thank you, thank you.
They're
Oh,
calling
thank
for
you,
this
my
to
sister.
be the anthem on Thursdays now. This is going to be your opening video on Thursdays, La Bruja.
We got an anthem. We got an anthem.
Tonight, La Bruja got free soap and a free anthem. You are a superstar, Bruja, superstar. You're awesome, Joski.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Love
Thank
to
you,
all.
Joski C. Wow, that is so, so sweet. Always can count on him for some good, just fuzzy feeling fun. And truth sometimes. Sometimes it's not all fuzzy. But he be giving it with the guitar licks. Big time. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so who do we have next? My goodness, we're giving you all these styles: poetry, you had theater.
I have never heard this person's name and I haven't seen them before. So I don't know if you're familiar with them. This is gonna be my first time hearing them. Is Coco.
Oh, Coco. Could it be Coco from Hawaii? Is Coco here? Yeah, let's see.
Me, Coco from Hawaii.
Hi, Coco.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello.
Good to see you.
I think there's a delay with Coco, that she's hearing us late and we're hearing her a
Hey,
little late.
how you doing?
Yeah, see, there's a delay.
Yeah.
All right, Coco, I've never heard you, so I'm excited to hear you.
Can you hear me? Let me see. You see? Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
I'm putting on the
hear you.
Wi-Fi. I'm putting on the Wi-Fi. Let's see if that helps.
We can hear you. I just think there may be a delay. I'm not sure, but we can hear you. Either way, I'm gonna mute myself and I'm excited to hear you. All right, Hawaii, take it away.
Okay. All right. I was gonna do some other poems, but you guys are so sweet and just have such a loving vibe that I'm in a different mood now than what I was in before. So this poem, just a short little poem called I Love You. I love you like rain clouds, loud and open, light and floating, calm and focused. All
Wait, Coco, it
elixir
froze.
potions.
Wait, it froze, Coco. I'm sorry, you froze. Can
Hello?
you start again?
Shucks. Okay. I hope it
The
doesn't
last
freeze
line I heard
again.
was the love potion. Of course, I would hear that because
What did you hear?
I heard the last we heard was a love potion, which I'm also drinking a love potion. It's called Coco.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna stay in the same spot and just go for it again. So here you go. I love you like rain clouds, loud and open, light and floating, calm and focused. All the ways waterfalls dissolve into oceans, math dividing sums to quotients, elixir potions, a question, potent, like you're the truth and I am chosen, like how hearts broken keep going, not knowing they're growing, stars exploding, unloading, the mass they've been holding, like how mountains move so slow and don't you know, I love you so, and then some. Thank you.
Yay, Coco! We love you too, Coco. Bringing the vibe, the love vibe, all the way from Hawaii.
Hope you guys are able to hear it.
I got the Hawaii vibe.
All right, y'all. Aloha. Miss you.
Mwah. Peace. I think I froze too.
Thank you, Bruja. Peace.
Peace, Coco.
You didn't freeze. I think that was Coco.
Peace.
We were able to hear you, Coco. It was just, it seemed like it was a delay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you see the delay. Thank you. Appreciate Coco. Thankfully, though, we heard her poem the second time smoothly. Nothing messed up. So, in Hawaii, man, that's what's up.
Isn't that what's up? Isn't that just amazing? How we have become absolutely an international platform and a national across the United States.
Good save there. Good save.
Yes. Thank you for noticing. Thank you. I was gonna be like, they were a colony once and then became a state, unlike Puerto Rico. But then I was like, I digress, and then I was like, and I said it anyway. Woo! That cocotazo.
Got to think quick on your feet when you're the host. Got to think quick on your feet when you're the host. Love it.
On my moccasins. I have to think quick on my moccasins. So now let's keep it going, keep it flowing. This gentleman has taught us so much. He's like a wisdom professor, ladies and gentlemen, and representing for Native American tribe and knowledge, hailing from Mexico. And I think I forget which state he's in, but he'll let us know, ladies and gentlemen.
He's in Cali. Don't say Texas. I said Texas, and he almost killed me. He's in Cali.
That's what I was like. For some reason, I wanted to say Chicano. I knew it was with a C. So then Cali. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let us not mince states.
You guys hear me?
Let us not mince states and welcome Tesosomok.
Tesosomok, and yes, brother, we can hear you clearly. How are you?
Good. I'm gonna try a little bit of a monologue. I just have some big headlines. I'm gonna try to squeeze it in the time bracket, hopefully. This is titled "The Trust Washing of America." Starts with an epitaph. The central power of whiteness is its ability to define reality. White fantasies have objective value. This is certainly what I've shown as characterizing the suture offered in slavery, where imaginary fantasies of wholeness are objectified in the symbolic through aid of racist discourses of white supremacy. And this is really an awesome Professor Dr. Sheldon George talking about Afro pessimism. Is a really great presentations if you guys run into him. And in a way, he's kind of asserting, the establishment of racism through what they call the great chain of being that is asserted after the transatlantic trade, and then around the 1700s, and with origins in Plato and Aristotle. So my premise here is, what if the last 4 years was like a $1 bet between two colleagues, kind of like trading places in 1983 with Mortimer and Randolph Duke, where they made a $1 bet and say, what if we do this social experiment? And obviously, people of color have suffered quite a bit from social experiments of that type. And in here, we really want to focus on two people in reality who were the puppeteers or the financiers of the last 4 years, which is, Mark Burnett, who's the creator of The Survivor with 143 Emmys, and obviously recently kicked out of MGM, just like his protege, thrown out for introducing so much chaos into the industry. And on the other hand, we have somebody like Jeff Zucker from CNN, who gave, that particular individual so much free airtime, and in a sense created the reality TV format that they had been running. They overlapped it onto the news, and the news failed to do its job and became a kind of reality TV news show. And in a sense, we differentiate here the real from the hyper real, in the sense of the difference between exaggerated, the exaggerated sense of reality versus a naturalistic, right? And that constant hammering that both of these folks funded was done through what we call a consistent hammering of consistency, reliability, concern, and rapport across those mediums. And we ended up with a simulation of a presidency, and a simulation of what if, and this is my intuition, is that these guys met up at a bar and they said, I bet you $1 I can do a reality TV show with this country. And at a certain point, it really ended up becoming that. We ended up in an exaggerated, we were bated breath and every second waiting for the dopamine man to get on TV to give us that chaotic high of drama. And then it was hammered, and the consistent hammering that we got every day, we became junkies. We were looking for that high. In a sense, the Republicans needed that excuse so that they didn't have to justify their retro social programs. The cruelty is the point, that the metaphor of the reality TV show allowed them, through the racialization program, to have enjoyment, and enjoyment denied through social norms. And if you saw, we have 70 million people who are very upset that they're going to be denied of that. And on the other hand, the Democrats really needed this distraction also to avoid the accountability of their failed neoliberal corporatocracy programs of killing people's jobs and basically rendering you useless and only shuttling you through retraining. So obviously everybody needed this, and so this hyper reality exercise lead us to what I would say is my concluding remark, that the dogged adherence to racist candidates, to whom about half of the vote in public showed their allegiance, is fear of the depleted power of whiteness. It is fear that whiteness can no longer define reality, that it now has to contend with racialized voices and the so-called fake news of the mainstream medium. Again, I conclude with Dr. Sheldon again. And so, we've escaped this social experiment, thank God.
Yo, you said a word in the beginning that I was like, what word is that? What a genius.
The great chain of being?
No, it was like something with an F. It was one word, F. Early in the intro, it was like, I don't know, it's like
the trust washing America.
don't.
We'll have to listen back to the tapes.
Yeah, I'll have to listen too. But man, you be schooling. That's so somok, ladies and gentlemen.
Something I had been thinking, like, what if we are just part of this very large simulation and we were all duped by two guys playing a $1 bet at the end of all of this? Wouldn't that be just so disgusting?
Well, many times I was like, this is, yeah, we are living in like the craziest reality show, and this is our existence. So you are absolutely on point.
What do they say? Reality is stranger than fiction. And the only difference between reality and fiction is that in fiction, you have to make things need to make sense.
Right. Thank you, guys. This was my first attempt at the monologue format.
Bravo. Wow. And
thank you, Tessa Somok.
Yes, thank you.
And his background was drawn by his niece. She's a phenomenal artist.
His background's beyond point. It's just straight genius. So grateful for the mind of Tessa Somok that blesses us on these open mics and beyond. So there was a name here, Arisael Rivera. I don't see Arisael, but I do see Catman Bill Katz in the room. He was the one who was all protected early. By now, he already took his mask off and his shield.
But, you know, I still need that vodka when I see you, La Bruja, because you intimidate me. So. Well,
salud to the intimidation. Salud.
So now I have a quick poem and a song, rather melancholy poem. It's called Mama's Dream the Night Before. She walked through the garden of death, unable to find the exit road, she says. A touch of dream from this early morning dawn becomes, while lamenting her husband's absence on this family day of feast, her warm, worn, heated oven brings forth a familiar scent of preparation and expectation for the dinner table. Then for the first time, with hands unsteady, or maybe just unsure, she passes me the carving knife and fork, and with moistened eyes commemorates another Thanksgiving. Clean waters flowing through their lands. Clean waters flowing through their lands. The pipeline was planned for Bismarck. The dispute there began. Clean waters flowing through their lands. Dakota Access first planned the pipeline crossing the Missouri near Bismarck town. The town said, no, don't put it there, dig it further down. Better to put the pipeline near the Sioux. Clean waters flow for me and flows for you. They had stopped the pipeline near Cannonball, North Dakota. Water warriors from many tribal bands. Then friends across the world had joined Lakota. keep clean waters flowing throughout their limbs. Clean waters flowing through their limbs. Clean waters flowing through their limbs. The pipeline was planned for Bismarck. Dispute there began. Clean waters flowing through their limbs.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Thank you.
Catman Bill Cats. Yes. Making sure people know the importance of that clean water to preserve land.
I hope to, many of my compositions are centered around Hartford, Connecticut, where I'm from. So tomorrow I'm going to be videotaped along the banks of the Connecticut River, performing this for YouTube. So I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, great. Well, you warmed it up for us, and now you know that you're going to deliver the goods for them tomorrow. And what
Mhm.
a most worthy song and cause. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Let them know how to follow you if you want to, or maybe how we
Well,
could see that performance.
I mean, I'm primarily, my music is on YouTube under Bill Katz, Hartford, Connecticut, and I don't even know how that algorithm works, but I do have a channel with a dozen songs on it. If you searched Clean Waters, Bill Katz, Hartford, Connecticut, you would find me.
All right. Thank you, Bill. I advocate for the waters too here in the Bronx. The Bronx is called the Bronx because of the Bronx River. And there has been this entire initiative to clean these waters. I'm a Sweetwater girl. And if you look at a video called Bronx Indigenous on YouTube, you could see AOC shared it on her page and it on Instagram, and overnight over 50,000 people saw it on Instagram. I was so happy about that. But you could see it too if you go to YouTube. So thank you, Bill Katz. Thank you. Thank you. So now we're going to keep it going, keep it flowing. Would you like to introduce our next performer, Advocate?
Yes, and it looks like he's ready because he's like standing up, has his background ready. I'm interested in seeing, man. I love it when people are like, I ain't sitting down. It's the real thing, and that is Marco Romeo. I keep trying to, there we go. He's unmuted. I haven't heard Marco. Has he been here on Thursday night before?
Nope, I haven't been here at all.
Oh, well, welcome. Where you been? We've been doing this for like 8 months. I'm glad you're here, though. Where you located?
Yeah, I'm located in Jersey. I hope that's not a deal breaker. But
No, it's not a deal breaker.
Oh, we love our Jersey. We love.
Oh, thank
Yes,
you.
yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Only if you're a Boston Red Sox fan, then we may have a problem. We may hit that.
I'm not a
button.
sports guy, so there you go. I'm Switzerland when it comes to that stuff. So
there you go. Then you're safe. You're safe. All right, I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna let you rock out. Go ahead, Marco.
I got a lot of room. Gotta make some. Looked in the mirror. Got a man in my eye. What am I doing? You know what? Stops. Do me a favor, okay? Don't tiptoe. Hear me? Commit. Commit. Face. I want game writ all over you. Okay? No prompts. Free needs to get formed. You hear me? I mean, what am I doing? What else am I doing? I'm planning a trip. I'm planning a trip, knowing deep down I'll just wind up nursing a fall that could have been a stuck landing if I just walked. It's just the thing is, open palms always appear to be lunging at my cheek. Hey. The funny part, I mean, like the real funny part is, you know, after all my speeds picked up and everything, I'll hear a mech go, "Hey, only gonna tap your shoulder. Take a good job this week. What's your problem?" There's the sound. There's the sound a bridge I'm invited across makes when I forget flaming hot isn't always a Cheeto. And yeah, you know what? For the best. For the best. I mean, God forbid I start crossing and I get splinters in my feet halfway across. No. And don't tell me, oh, you'll be wearing shoes. I can't tie mine tight enough. Never could. My luck, I'm telling you, I know me. My luck, right? I'll, you know, step on one of my laces, fall over, and get wood lodged in my fucking knee. And then, oh God, I don't even want to know. I mean, they're gonna have to take me to the emergency room, and then they're gonna tell me that there's nothing they can do to remove, you know, whatever. And then I'm gonna have to get my leg amputated, and then the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, guys, is gonna fuck up once again because Daniel Day-Lewis playing Lincoln has got nothing on fear being reason. Just ask my forward lean, courtesy of her finger wagging through my mind's eye. Pick your battles, stand up straight, make up your mind. If I'm not crouched over the display, I'm hiding beneath it. Figure that way, my decision can't pick me. I don't know. Whatever happens, God, Buddha, Regis Philbin, I don't give a shit. Promise me that when I punch my hours in, man, them smacks sync to the clock. Please. Thank you.
Marco Romeo bringing us back to the black theaters, man. Damn, man, I miss the black box theaters. That's how I felt we were in right there.
Oh, thank you.
Marco Romeo, appreciate having you on. Where can the people find you online?
The official stuff is in the works, and by in the works, I mean it's only crossed my mind a couple times, but I think it's gonna happen at some point. But right now, just on my Facebook, it's just my full name, Marco Romeo. If you want to connect with me there, shoot me a message. I'm pretty responsive. So thank you guys so much. I'm definitely coming back more often.
Marco Romeo out in Jersey.
Yes.
Bring us the monologues and the theatrics.
I was about to say he better come back. He better come back. Also, shout out to Jersey. Also, shout out to Japan. Poeta is there. Is it Poeta Q or Poeta?
I say Poeta Q.
Oh, okay. And I say Poeta.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I do. And this dude's always doing love. I love him. And also shout out to Brazil. Luciana's checking out. I don't know if you know this woman, but she's trying to learn English like as her second language or maybe third language. I don't know, but right. And she had told me, she's like, yeah, I come on to the New York open mic and I love listening to the poems and it's helping me learn the language. And she's been doing it for months. And she told me soon enough that she's going to share one of her own poems. So I just want to give a shout out to her because we talking about, international. We talked about international Hawaii and New Jersey. And so I want to mention that Japan and, and Brazil and of course, India's in the building. So sorry, La Bruja, go ahead.
That's fabulous. Well, I think we're going to even extend it even further. I think our next guest is from Hungary, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but let's welcome in Lila and hear from Lila herself.
What? We're going to Hungary now.
And
That's
I don't mean hungry because I don't mean hungry like she wants food. I mean hungry.
That
right?
joke was old when the curtain was still standing.
She's the realist. She's the realist. Yo, they don't play games in Hungary, yo.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the new shit.
New shit.
They say dark meat is best, he said, trying to sell me his product, or rather, trying to convince me to sell him mine. I'm not exactly sure how the trade analogy works in sexual terms. I just know that sometimes when men don't get what they want, they switch from free market mode to government mode, relying on coercion where voluntary action fails. I downed my Jack Daniels to gather some courage and replied, well, I wouldn't know, having been vegetarian all my life. His smile stiffened, but didn't go away. I could see his gears turning as he contemplated his next move. I slowly slid one hand onto my hip under my shirt. I haven't shown anything, but at the same time I did. He knew. And that was enough. Of course, the news will never tell you about encounters like this, when tragedy was actually averted by the mere presence of an object you'd like to demonize. But thank goodness for such objects, and thank you for all the people who design, manufacture, and refine them as their form of art. And here's a Thanksgiving poem for those who were not invited by their families or whatever. What gifts have you got from your family this year? Silence, dirty looks, jarringly wrong pronouns, trinkets that sit unused, reminding of the undecaying evil that plastic is floating indifferently across the seas. Blood is cheap. Anyone can give birth. Not everyone can give love. Don't expect from your family what only true friends can provide. A secret, a hot coal in your fist, burning into the bones, while your lips are sewn shut until you don't know if your searing hand or the stitches hurt more. A secret is a backpack you carry but cannot put down after you're home from school. A secret is a breath caught between your teeth, waiting for you to die so it can escape. But what happens if you let it go? Could blood be so weak a bond that you'd rather burden your child with a secret than carry the consequences together? So what if he's not the daughter you thought? So what if he brings home a groom instead? So what if she loves the razor's touch? So what if she doesn't share your faith? Or so what if they are not like any other? It's only a secret if you let it be one. If you let it grow into this leech that sucks their lifeblood and turns joy into ashes. Secrets hurt. More than mere cuts and bruises, deeper than 6 feet. I wasn't strong enough to keep any of them and let them fall in a pile on the floor, and my life exploded around them. but it was worth it because I won't carry them again. And here's a bit of a flashback to one of my favorite holidays, which is on the other end of the temperature spectrum. These are not people talking here, but well, you'll get the idea by the end. Good morning, fellas. Another day closer to the end. Are you as excited as I am? Ugh, I don't want to die. That's our whole point, though. We are temporary creatures. Not if I roll around in the mud and get myself all wet. Yes, but that would also render you useless. You'd be thrown out and be all alone on a landfill or the roadside. But I'd last longer. Not forever, though. The rain would wash you away, wear you down molecule by molecule until you are no more. The paper rots, the dyes fade, and one day you'll be gone unremembered, while some child will grow up remembering the rest of us dance in the sky and show his kids the same magic. Or maybe remembering hiding scared under the bed or mourning his lost cat when we do our thing that scares people, and four-legged people too. I don't want to scare anyone. Well, they have safe places and rooms to hide in. For the rest, we are hope and light. Remember how we showed to those guys in the middle of the night that they didn't yet lose everything. Well, about that, it's not exactly a very hopeful time in history right now. We are also the reminder that every bad guy can be killed. There is always a way to make it better. Not for everyone. Yes, for everyone. People get stupid, of course, and they have done some heinous things. But that's because they don't follow the instructions of the folks we're supposed to be honoring, just like with us. Ignore the instructions and lose your fingers. You have a point, but I'm still scared. I'm sorry. I'll be right here with you until it's time for you to become a beautiful flower in the sky. Thanks.
Lila!
Lila!
This is my first time hearing Lila, and that was amazing, especially that second poem, The Secrets. That really stuck with me, in the image of like holding the burning coal to the bone. It was like, oh, what? Poet. Lila, where can we find you online?
You can find me with my name on Facebook, or you can find me on Instagram with this thing here, minarchist.queer. And a whole bunch of other places. In fact, in most places where they are trying to bring the queer and the 2A community together. Yeah, that's my thing.
Thank you, Lila. That is so dedicated. Right now it is 4:48 a.m. in Hungary. So Lila got up at 3 a.m. to join us. That's why she's laying down. She just barely got up. She was just like, I'm doing this. I'm getting up for this. I love it.
Nice.
I love it.
Lila, please put your info in the chat. Type it out too. And Bruja, I think we skipped someone on the open mic, or at least two. I know you have Chris
I didn't
Lally.
keep them there, so I was just like, whoop.
Yeah. No, one of them hit me up, who's actually next, and that's Claudia. She's under her daughter's account, Danielle.
Okay, great. So then, you know what? Introduce her. Go ahead. Let's see what's good. But thank you, Lila from Hungary. That was dope.
And real quick, I also want to shout out the couple under Jasmine C that seems to be eating dessert or whatever. We appreciate having y'all. I don't know if it's like a date or friendship, whatever, but y'all look beautiful hanging out together nonetheless. And I hope y'all return, but next time y'all bring enough food for everyone. All right, not cool that you didn't bring enough for everyone. We're not going to ban you, but next time bring some. As you see, La Bruja is hungry. The poets have been making them hungry. Okay, so now we are going.
Wait. You know what? Wait, let me give a shout out to Tony Daring for slipping and sliding into my DM to tell me that I look gorgeous.
Oh, snapshot it out. At least he did it the right way. Because you're saying it nicely, right? He did it the right way, right?
He did it. He did it.
Oh, all right. Be careful what you say, everyone. Okay, Claudia. How are you, Claudia? Happy Thanksgiving. Where are you from? Where are you located?
Pardon?
Where are you located?
Right now I'm in Brooklyn. I'm at my daughter's apartment. I'm from Jersey, out in Jersey. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you for having me here. It's my first time, and I'm looking forward to it. Nervous.
Wait, ever?
What, ever on here?
Ever poetry? Ever did a poem?
No, I've been, before the pandemic, I've been to the cafe where I was able to do open mic.
Okay, cool.
And
okay.
I have quite a few
I'm about to pop your cherry real quick. I was about to make some cherry pie.
Yeah, I have quite a few poems, but a couple of them are online. I have a lot more to put up. This first one I'm gonna do. I actually wrote it. It doesn't have to do with Thanksgiving. I apologize for that, but I wrote it in 2016 on the night of the election, right? And when our now president, became elected. So it's called 50 Fallen Stars. 50 fallen stars. There's a plague of insanity among us. Is it blind ignorance or just a blatant ignorant? A whole new land of despair, and those with golden bars shall survive. Hitler too was a citizen, also illicitly placed into power by officials. Did they think they could control the beast? History repeats itself, ringing in my ears. War coming in different measures like none before. The crucifixion will be great, so pray on your decades. Monumentous poverty lay upon us at best. The sheer terror that unfolds leaves me with tremors, while the tears that subject my face have the constitution of molten lava. Debauchery is woven into our once bold, prideful colors that our ancestries repeatedly bled for. Erroneous is now the clad silken thread, unwoven with an apocalyptic surprise. All I see is red. What happened to the blue and white? Generations lost. The disadvantaged will suffer from lack of capital. Women back on kitchen tables, buildings once bubbling with life, the clatter of happy children playing will now crumble like dry, stale bread. I'm nauseous with fear for our elderly, those that cared for us, now left similar to molded foliage on an abandoned street. Disabled, minority, quenched, striving for survival. Wake up. Take off your rose-colored glasses. Stop falling for the ruse and the propaganda. Insulting your own intelligence, you already disrespected mine. I'd rather be fed to a rabid animal than slowly suffocated by a herd of elephants. Are you prepared for the sacrifice? Tearing gold from people's teeth so others can lavishly bathe in oil? Retrogressing all that has been fought? The earth blood red from the wounds of the masses. Neanderthals adorning $1,000 suits, whom you pay homage to if it was an honor of the divine. Emerge. I soulfully hope it's not too late. This next one's lighter. It's called Thank You. Have I found you upon a mistake? A misgiven prison, yet a gift just the same. Scars mend However, my eternal lack such privilege. My place will always be place, a moment's glance. I thought I'd lost that sweet smell, that honeysuckle aroma of wanting. For I was revisited time and time again with the inhalation of burning leaves. Now is the time of mending. I look forward to getting drunk on rose water. Let me swirl in the emotions that preface yearning. Starvation led to my cirrhosis, my anorexic heart, which long awaited the nutrition that could only come from you. As you have breathed that sacred breath of life back into me, one I thought only a cherub could behold. Did you hear the music? That symphony I wrote so long ago. It lured you to me, brought you home, gave me place, expired no more. For now I live, letting go of all the yesteryears.
Danielle, snap it up for Danielle.
No, it's Claudia, actually.
I mean, Claudia, sorry. Claudia.
My daughter's Danielle. Sorry.
Yeah.
Claudia.
You know, it's funny because I saw it after we're done talking. Make sure you check the chat because some people have said something, and Abraham was like, "Damn, Danielle," and that's what I was thinking in my head too. Like, yeah, but then yes, no, it's Claudia.
It's Claudia, yeah. All right. And yeah.
How do people follow you, Claudia? Let them know real quick. How do they follow you?
Well, I'm not really followed. You know, I'm on Facebook, right? Under Claudia Ruffini Caminisi. You know, you could find me, and I'll type that in. I have a few poems. I'll post more. That's on Poetry Soup. But if you just type in my name, you know, and
Ruffini Caminisi.
Yeah, you know, the Italiano, right?
Yes. Benvenuti. Claudia, thank you so
No,
much.
thank you, and God bless you all, and thanks for having me.
Prego.
That was Claudia. Claudia, make sure that you type your name out into the chat so people aren't looking up your daughter and then being like,
Caminiti. Mi chiamo la strega. That's how you say bruja in Italian, strega, or I believe. I might be wrong.
You're too diverse for me. I can't keep up.
Or la hexe.
All the things you do, modeling, rapping, singing, stand-up, comedy, poetry, everything. Y'all need to follow La Bruja if you're not. At La Bruja NYC. This woman is like, the sports term is she is a 5-tool player. And that's like the best you want. That means that they do everything very well. And La Bruja does it. So I love it.
Advocate of words. I love you. You're so sweet.
All right, who we got next?
Well, Chris Lally is coming up, and Chris Lally, when I think of bilingual, empowered, Chicana, activist, I think of Chris Lally. Chris Lally, let's bring her up. Crystal Gang.
And Chicago, right? She's from Chicago, right?
Chicago, yes, representing.
Yeah, I'm a Chicana de Chicago.
Go ahead. Chi.
Yeah. And además Chilanga from Mexico. So
Toma, trechi.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my per usual English, Spanish, but this is a translation. So old shit, but new shit because it's translated. So okay, here you go. Spanish first, then English, okay? Same title of both ones. Big hands. Manos grandes me dicen cuando me miran, los hombres más. Miden las mías contra las suyas, iguales o más grandes, se van. Pena me han dado mis manos y sus miradas. Qué raro, manos de hombre, dicen los hombres, a besármelas. No tengo uñas delicadas, ni jamás me han crecido así. Siempre uña tosca, uña rupestre, cactus y concha a la vez. Manos grandes me dicen, algo que me hace menos mujer. Cutículas secas y sangrientas, mis manos no son suaves y olvido echarme crema. Entre callo y cráter, mis metacarpianos tocan legato el cuerpo que me acompaña. Escalo paredes, escalo mares, nudos canica a punto, yo apuesto con mi puño. Por el lado dorsal mis venas levantan cordilleras. A voltear, mi palma pentagrama acurruca cosmos. Deme lo candente, el fuego lento, el rojo vivo que mis falanges aman al ardor. Y mi lengua también, que yo pretendo pronunciar pira, soplar almenara, dragón, dragona, mis manos, mis garras, por eso las tengo tan grandes. Is in Spanish, and now we'll see how well it translates. Here we go. Big hands. Big hands, they say when they see me. Men more. Shame they have given me. My hands, their stares. They measure mine against theirs. Man hands, say the men as they kiss them. I don't have dainty nails, nor have they ever grown elegantly. Always tusk and husk caught between cactus and shell. Big hands, they say. Less woman, non-woman, unwomanly. Brittle cuticles and lizard dermis, nails shattered from neglect, never nurtured the habit of self-care and putting on lotion. Between crater and callus, my metacarpals linkle legato on the bodies I bless. I scale walls, I scale seas, marble knuckles, I train, I aim, fist lifted, I wager, I win. My veins raise Himalayas. On the other side, my pentagrammic palm cradles cosmos. Give me the scorching, the red hot, the slow burn. My fingertips adore the ardor, and the tip of my tongue too. Yes, I intend to pronounce pyre, exhale blaze, dragon dragona, my hands, my talons. That's why they're so big.
Chris Lally.
Ooh, beautiful translation. I love it. It was so powerful and vivid. Oh my goodness. Not that I think you could do it, but I think I need bigger hands to clap for that poem. That's what I need right now.
And I love the fact that you were like so sincere and energetic in both languages. Like even when you're doing the translation, it didn't fall off and it wasn't just like, okay, and now this is the next word and the next one. Like you were believable in both languages. Ah, that was awesome. Chris Lally.
Pentagramas cradled in my palma with the calma, and I give you a pakatapa. That was so dope.
Okay,
Chris where can we find you online?
You can find me just as you can see my name here, Chris Lally on Instagram. That's the best way, easiest way. Yeah. Mi palma pentagrama acurruca cosmos.
Toma, curuca, papa.
And thank you as always, right? Same to express what Ray Jane was saying, you know, this ritual that we had is really beautiful.
Thank you, Chris Lally. Thank you for existing and for sharing your genius. Thank you. So grateful.
That was so awesome. Now, I know we're up to our last poet and you're going to introduce her, but before we do that, I just want to give some thanks to some people who are not on the open mic, but still came through. And like Jasmine Ortiz is here. Shout out to Jasmine, seeing here. We haven't said Abraham's name yet. Shout out to Abraham listening in. I'm trying to mention the names that we haven't mentioned yet or we haven't heard. Lynn Lane, yo, La Bruja, I don't know if you know, Lynn Lane is a photographer. He's an overall artist, but you got to check him out on Instagram. Lynn Lane Photography is awesome. Mariela Cabrera, who does exist. We thought that she was like a fake account, but she's real. Marilyn always shows up, never puts the video up, but she always shows up. Shout out to her. And yeah,
You
Aaliyah
said
just came in.
Lillian Lane? Lillian?
No, Lynn Lane, Lynn Lane. And he had this beautiful poem on a Monday night online open mic. He's got to sign up on a Thursday too. You're really going to enjoy him. So, and of course, Umberto Marte, who checks out every single show. Really appreciate him being supportive. And I don't appreciate the couple in Jasmine C taking out some new food again. I thought we had this conversation. Appreciate that, especially when they know, hey, he's looking at everyone's video right now. Let's take out some more food. All right, appreciate y'all. So yeah, I just wanted to shout out some
so
names.
good. My goodness, you are so good. Advocate of words. You are so good. And everybody appreciates you. I appreciate you most of all. Thank you so much for your friendship and your camaraderie and your support and just how professional you are and how you handle your flow, your Monday night flow. You bring a whole other production quality that I do not have. And I really, I thank you for directing and capturing and for writing and teaching and fathering, just all of that. Thank you so much. I love you. Everybody, if you don't follow Advocate of Words yet, you really need to. You will learn some shit. And if not, you will learn some shit. Okay. Advocate of Words. So our final poet of the night, right? Because there was somebody that was supposed to go on for the final and they're not in the room. So we are left with none other than Mr. Speaker Sears.
I love this dude, man. He got the voice and energy and attitude. Mr. Speaker, how are you, brother?
Hey, I'm great. It's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you ate well today.
Yo, yes. Goodness, I can fall over. It's 11.
I hear you. So someone had to roll you out to the beach then if you ate that much. Huh? let's roll Uncle James.
He ate so much, he ate the color out of it too. He was like, my lips are not even green.
Come on, red or something. But I'm like, I gotta take the color out. I can't have red lips on here. Like
he's like, I want you to see my gravy, my gravy lip gloss.
Don't look good.
Take it away.
It's just poetry. It's not meant to offend any religion or group of people. It's just poetry. So go with it. Soul food loving. Soul food loving. I am trying to be nice because see, there's no need to be rude. But the hands down, the best eating in the world, well, baby, that's soul food. Let me start with those beverages, those refreshing drinks. The soul food special is sweet tea, then lemonade, or red Kool-Aid, not pink. The bread is just simply a magnificent feat. Fried or baked cornbread, hot rolls, just taste so sweet. You must try the sweet potatoes and cream corn. What wonderful treats. The highlights are the collard greens and ham hocks, but the meal is not complete. You will find green beans, stewed tomatoes, and dressing, the best you will ever eat. And soul food includes baked beans with or without hamburger meat. My mother's macaroni and cheese is the best. I don't care what you've heard. She should have a sign outside her kitchen that says over 500,000 served. Germans, Latins, African Americans, and pandemic poets, well, they eat a lot of pork. See, that is not even worth disputing, because soul food cooks and eats the pig from the rooter to the tutor, from chitlins to pig feet. Heck, soul food even cooks and eats the pig skin. Soul food has kept a lot of people from becoming Muslims. I saw my brother work magic on a turkey one day. He deboned it, stuffed it, while blew everyone away. There's another special meat that you should not miss. You really need to taste how soul food prepares and cooks fish. Soul food includes turkey, shrimp, pork, and all types of barbecue, and that's no doubt. But that barnyard pimp, yes, chicken baby, well, that actually rules the house. You will never see a stray chicken in my neighborhood, man. If it takes 2 steps in the wrong direction, it'll end up in a frying pan. My grandmothers were great cooks, and that's no lie. And my grandmothers made great homemade desserts with the best being hot apple pie. You will not find a lot of soul food restaurants while out on a date, because the love that goes into this food is difficult to duplicate. So if you want the best food, you have just been told, yes, feed your body. But remember, this food nourishes and feeds your soul. In peace.
Mr. Speaker.
Yummy, yummy.
Making sure that everyone goes to eat after we close out this Zoom show.
I'm definitely gonna grab a plate. I'm so hungry. Plus, my cocotazo gave me the ultra munchies on top of that. So I feel so happy. How do you feel, Advocate of Words?
I'm great. Thank you so much for your kind words, and thank you for allowing me to be here and the co-host. And you know, I enjoyed it. Like, you know, like Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker's type of dude, like, he'll speak his mind. So when he gave us that warning, I was like, uh-oh, what are we doing? But he set me up, man. That showmanship. He's like, food, and I was like, oh, I thought maybe like, am I gonna be triggered? How am me La Bruja gonna handle this? And it was all about food.
I was ready.
Yeah.
I brought out my Native American tate quieto stick, the tate quieto stick. This is Mommy's tate quieto stick. Has been passed down for many tate quieto generations. And for those of you that don't know what tate quieto means, that means there's no word for that, is it? Don't do that shit. So
that's a very parent look. Mr.
Isn't it?
Speaker, Mr. Speaker, where can we find you online, brother?
Hey, Facebook, Instagram, Mr. Speaker to you, or James Mr. Speaker Inc., or Thursdays and Mondays, right here.
No doubt. Thank you. Make sure you put it in the chat too.
Thank you. Well, so someone suggested that you unmute everyone so everyone can say the little something so we can close out this way.
Sure. All right. And I'm muting everyone, and now everyone can be obnoxiously loud.
Oh, we're all at the round table.
Hey, that was such a good Thanksgiving.
That was amazing.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Good evening.
The best thing
Great work.
Let's
drink the cherry Kool-Aid.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
Had a better ending too.
Is there any mac and cheese left?
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Thanksgiving from Japan.
That was awesome. Y'all are awesome. Love y'all so much. Bruja, there we go. Love y'all so much. Again, thank you, Bruja. Thursday nights, this is How Puppy. Doing such a great job here. Thank you so much for inviting me. This was all her idea tonight as well. I hope y'all checking out and following her. Otherwise, you're going to find out what that means, what that look means. You don't want to know what comes next. Thank you, La Bruja.
Thank you from all the nations, the First Nations. Thank you for this beautiful legacy and for the resilience, for the surviving. Thank you for being alive, right, Nick? You are still alive. We are all alive, and we're all so alive in this Zoom, in this room, in this community, you know? And I'm just so grateful to all of you with all the deepest and sincerest love in my being. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Monday night, don't forget, don't miss. It's Advocate Awards night. That open mic is strictly poetry, and he be doing themes and all that good stuff. So make sure you follow him so that, and he gives you all the ways to get onto the open mic. I be lazy. I'm just like, open mic, you got to figure it out. He gives you all of the, little clues and, all the cheat sheet stuff he gets you in. So make sure that you sign up for the Monday night open mic and return for our Thursday night online open mic where all the styles are welcome. And what can I tell you? You have warmed my heart yet again on this holiday, this 2020 Thanksgiving. We got together as a family and we had a beautiful, beautiful session. Now it's time for dessert. Tate quieto. Peace, everybody. Hang katu. Tainoti. So beautiful.